Welcome everyone. So, I am bringing you some Warhammer, Mordheim, City of the Damned. And I'm here on the new warband creation. I do have an already existing warband. I've been using it to get the feel of the game, the understanding of the game. But I figured now that I understand the game, let us progress. And we're gonna pick up my old favorite, Cult of the Damned.
I can feel your ambition and your desire. I can see it rising from your tainted flesh, boiling up from your blackened soul. You are not content to merely be. You must know why. That is good. That is as it should be. Many are consumed by the power of chaos. It is only the select few who aspire to understand. You may call me Murga. I came to this place on behalf of the Purple Hand to discover the change that had been visited upon Mordheim. Do not listen to the Sigmarite fools. It was no judgment of their puny god that descended upon this city. It was the blessing of the dark gods we serve. They see only destruction, their minds yearning for what was and refusing to accept what is. We know better. We see not corruption, but liberation in the touch of our gods. What is chaos if not freedom? Freedom from the tyrannies of flesh and form, of spirit and soul. Escape from the lies we have been told to accept as reality. Since coming here, I have heard the whispers of the Shadow Lord. I have felt his glory surround me until my body was wrapped in his darkness. Behold the change worked upon me. Gaze upon the might of the dweller in the pit. Beside him, even the Purple Hand are but blind children. You have heard the Shadow Lord's call. You have cast aside the chains of morality and mercy, cut all the weakness of doubt from your mind. A greater calling beckons you, to serve the ruinous powers. Gather the Wordstone, return its darkness to the pit. By its malefic energies shall the Shadow Lord grow strong. Kill those who would dare to oppose you. Let them be offerings to Old Night. Glory and horror await you. The wonders and terrors of real truth. Of chaos.
Alright, so, as you see, this looks like a sister of the Sigma has been corrupted. And because of the colors, I would say, purple, black, which are Slanesh colors, and same with the banner being purple and black. And she was sent by the Purple Hand. That sounds like a Slanesh cult. I would say that she was a Slanesh follower before she became what she is. I do like her look. The Shadow Lord, I do not know who that is or what it is. And I'll explain the city. Basically, in the middle, Mordheim is a city inside the Empire's kingdom that was hit by a comet, and this comet shattered into these crystals right here called Warpstone. Even though the game kind of spells it different, it's Warpstone. So, we're going over here. This is our warband leader. He is a mage and has a pretty nice ability. I'm going to go and hire our first hero, which is going to be a mutant. Now, unlike some of the other factions, Chaos is very limited on what they have to offer. So we'll pick him up. He's going to eventually be made into my tank. But for right now, he's just going to be what he is. I am grabbing 2 Dark Souls because they are real good damage dealers. And they start off with a pretty awesome weapon. A 2-handed axe. I prefer the Great Swords over the Great Axes just because they have a better hit chance. And with this game, you need every little bonus you can get, and for the most part, unless you're fighting like Sisters of Sigmar, armor is not going to be a big problem. And now we'll hire this little brethren because his whole goal is to gather warpstone. Literally, since their starting weapons is so terrible, it's like you might as well not even start with them. They have a bow and a dagger. I mean, I can go to the shop and see if I do get anything nice. Ooh, it was actually a great sword. So the big difference between the great sword and the great axe is the initiative for the great axe is lowered, and Chaos has a very low initiative. So you kind of want to offset that with the great sword, and that's its big pro right there, is having a slightly faster initiative. As you can see, I could grab this short bow so I could get a better strategic stance, and yeah, I'll grab the short bow just because it is a nice upgrade for my characters. Actually, I'm thinking I might have wasted that money. Oh well. We'll grab a dagger as well. So this guy is going to get my great sword. No, not skills. Inventory. I want you to have the great sword. Plus, I love the look of the Chaos great swords. Look at that. That is so awesome. Chaos swords in general are great looking. I mean, look at this. That just looks so brutal. Yeah, I understand it's probably going to weaken the sword, but this is Chaos. They're just going to slaughter you and replace their swords with another one. I gotta quit hitting the skill tab. These guys right now aren't really that good, especially since they're more of a range unit. And range units in this game aren't really that great. And it's not that range can't do good damage, it's just range has a hard time hitting, and, well, you do 0 damage if you don't hit. And I'm not talking about missing, I'm talking about enemies dodging your attacks. I'm talking about you can have like 100% chance and this guy will still like miss his range shot. I wish I was joking, but there still seems to be like ridiculous stats against range units. So you're more likely just wanting to go into melee. And since, as you can see, the Dark Souls are actually better with melee than their counterparts, I would rather take them. Accuracy is more for just crit and bypassing the enemy's dodge chance. For the most part, unless you're fighting Skaven, dodging isn't going to be a big problem. And of course, putting points into strength will minimize their parry chance. Right now, Chaos is very weak, and it's best to leave your guys in clothing because their dodge is going to be actually far superior than their than their parry chance. Especially if they have a two-handed weapon, they can't parry with that, unless it's a staff. So we got this warband set up, and I've yapped on for a little bit. Let us see what missions we have. Ooh. Oh, it's poor, but it's still a warpstone rush.
Scouts. have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
And depending on what your computer you have and what map we're going up against, it will determine how fast the load screens are. This is actually one of the longer load screens for me. Most of the time they're very short, as you'll see later on. Can I see? Okay, so all the warpstone is going to be over there in the middle. I'm trying to figure out which is going to be the best way to go. This way? This way? Oh, this way. Problem is that these ruined buildings will either be an easy shortcut or they will be a blockade. I guess I'll put my people over here. Nope. And we'll try to go through the middle. Sisters of Battle. Oh, Sisters of Sigmar. For those of 40k, Lord, these are the Sisters of Battle. But for fantasy, it's Sisters of Sigmar. Not much we can do because, well, we're gonna have to move forward. But I want to keep my warband together. Oh, crap. That's the problem with your leader, is their first ability is to spell and not ambush stance. So you gotta constantly remember, okay, I gotta switch over to ambush stance. Gotta switch to ambush stance. And we all outnumbered because the Sisters Battle do start off with like an extra unit. This was another Chaos Warband or a, what's it called, Empire Warband, and then things probably would be a little more on our side. Sisters do have a pretty nice counter to the Chaos, mainly because they're able to get into heavy armor faster, and a lot of their units have magic, which is pretty much Chaos's big weakness. As you can see, Dark Souls are slow, and like I've said, Chaos is a really slow starting race, but once you get them off the ground, they are really strong. Gotta collect 8 of the
A new round
soul
has
stone.
started.
I'm betting I'm gonna have to like start looting it off some of their corpses. Alright, so this, I can go through the building. And you only want to use that spell at... Oh. Dang it. That spell if you have a guaranteed line of sight of the enemies, because the weapons of destruction, while it's super powerful, it will last only one turn, so you have to constantly recast it. And the worst part is that it can really bite you in the ass, because you have a chance of getting a debuff, or even just being instant killed. Yes, if your spell goes bad and you roll like a net 100 on the curse table, you'll just flat out die. And I literally mean that even you'll get hit for like 9,999 damage, and afterwards your character on the death roll is just like instant death. I've had it happen like twice. Both times it was just instant dead. I don't know if that was just my luck being terrible, but...
A new round has started.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so there's their hero. That's definitely a trap, so I don't want to walk over there. And she's setting up an ambush over the waystone. Oh, there was another one right there. This is going to be very tricky. I think I want to hit up here and... This guy's not really designed for fighting, so I'm just going to kind of hide. I mean, my hero's more designed for fighting than this guy is, and he's a mage. So that tells you a lot. But just because he's a mage doesn't mean he isn't a complete beast when it comes to things. That's a terrible ambush area. Slightly better. No, no. Alright. And she's going to trigger the ambush. Yeah! Oh! Critical stun. Perfect. She's going to attack with a dagger. As you can see, my hero, even though it being a mage, is doing a lot of work. Oh, well, that looks like a trap. Oh. Luckily, he is a hero, so he does have multiple attacks. Are you guys so slow? I'm gonna get you guys some better agility. Oh, gosh. And of course is the big problem with these guys. They hit like a truck, but their agility is just absolutely terrible. Okay, I can go. So there's their leader, and yep, she's going after the
A new round has started.
Oh boy, she just buffed herself. What? Okay. Oh, I have to kill her now because she took the big one. Seriously, you had that much movement? Well, she has a hero. Gonna try to just knock this one out before she can recover. Good. I'll go into dodge stance. so the waystone is over here. Oh. Can I disengage? Nope, she's got me cornered. What told you, so useless? So finally reinforcements are coming in. As you can see, yeah, their dodge chances are pretty terrible. I don't think I'm going to end up getting the objective because, well, the whole objective was in one spot, and of course both of us ended up having to come here because of that. Oh yes, perfect.
A new round has started.
Come on, disengage. Damn it. Alright, so she parried that. Yep. Think I'm gonna have my first firing. Oh, see. Perfect, right there. Now that I'm no longer engaged, I can go gather some warpstone, which I'm gonna need.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Really sucks is I don't think I'm going to end up getting this. Nice dodge. And I've missed. Dang. I have to knock this person out and take her loot. That at least will make this match a little more bearable. I'm going to get a point for victory. That's guaranteed, but... Alright. I really wish I could just pick up the waystone right here. Gosh.
A new round has started.
buffed up his weapon, and good, no negatives. Oh, she failed her fear chest. Oh. Alright, where is her loot? Right here.
Objectives updated.
Just gonna use this guy to tie her down. Oh, good. I don't... Let's see. Sweet! I can get the objective. Looks like they are gonna stay in for the fight.
Objectives updated.
That's the nice thing about these guys. They automatically start with 4 slots to carry stuff.
Objective completed.
Good. Yes. Now, for those that don't know, the secondary objective is so brutally powerful, you want to complete it. It is just so broken on how good it is. And I'm going to gather as much waystone as I can. Disengage. I can't even flee. It's a bummer. Okay, good. A miss. Alright, so she passed and my guy dodged. Alright, oh.
A new round has started.
Parry failed, good. And this is well their routes, which is a shame. Was hoping to get. Too bad I can't trade. I would love that. It's like, yeah, I'll trade with this guy, sacrifice a stat, not a stat, but you know. What was I'm thinking of? A strategic point to trade. Yep, failed the rock test. So 3 got left behind, but I did complete the bonus objective. And I got a blue great hammer. Nice.
The decadent trappings of order shall be cast down. The triumph of chaos is inevitable. The Shadow Lord will remember his loyal servants, and they will have a place in the coming darkness.
As you can see, optional objective is worth 3 XP. I took out 3 people with my champion, that's why he's gotten the additional 3 XP. But yeah, I have to kill 3 people to get the same experience I would have gotten for just completing the bonus. A decisive victory, most valuable warrior. And see, because he didn't really get that many points, he's pretty much didn't get that much XP. At least he's gotten a lot of advancements. Yep, permanent injury. Yeah, you're fired. I can lose such a crappy champion. Nice. Nice, nice. Everything going Millhouse with that one. So we'll go over here and we'll heal. I really dislike how I have to heal up a loser and then pay for his treatments before I can say, you're fired. Oops, not skirmish. And we'll take another crappy one of these guys. And that's it for this episode. I will get us all set up for tomorrow's, or the next day's mission. And we'll come back for more, Mordheim, City of the Damned.